Happy Thursday! And welcome to On the Move with Nan and Cam, the people's finisher for all intents and purposes today. It was 10K reveal day. So we have all things 10K to talk about with you today. We're joined by Meghan Keogh, top friend of the pod, as she's been here multiple times, but she knows all things 10K as well. Yes, that's right. Welcome back as the race director for the event. So Ukrop's Monument Avenue 10K presented by Kroger. We celebrated 10K reveal day, which is our day where we unveil our participant shirt and finisher medal and any new exciting things like the people's finisher. Yeah. I mean, how does that belt feel for the people? Just like, can you tell them how does that feel?
Great. Other people on staff were wearing it earlier around reveal day after everybody left, obviously. But don't worry. I know you might think like, it might get messed up. No, this thing is sturdy. This is a real coming off the top ropes belt. Like this is not getting messed up. I promise you. But it feels great. I love it.
You feel powerful?
I do. It's the sturdiness of it that like, and the cheetah print really just sets it off.
Yeah. It's almost like you and I knew. I didn't even think about this when I was getting dressed this morning, but we both wore our cheetah shoes for the cheetah belt.
Yeah.
You're just coordinated all over.
I knew I was going to be bringing. So Meghan introduced the belt and I was the belt wearer or the belt.
You wore the belt. The belt didn't wear you.
There we go. Model. And so I was going to go with cheetah pants. But I was like, I like the subtle cheetah. So I got my glasses, I got my shoes. I was like, no.
Think about the glasses.
A little pop. Yeah. But come on.
Yeah. We were just feeling each other today. We were on the same vibe. So how did your reveal day go? How'd you feel about it?
It was awesome. I mean, we were in a great new venue at the Virginia Museum of History and Culture, which is also a new sponsor of the event this year.
Everybody loved it. I mean, so many good things about it. Everybody was like, this is great.
Yeah, the space is amazing.
It's beautiful.
It worked out so well. So yeah, it was a great day.
Yeah. We also have more goodies to show off because like I said, top thing is the medal. Yeah. We've got the medal right here. I'll come up close. I won't be scared. Little zoom, show you off. Got the backs, got the logo there, got the finisher on the medal. The houses on the other side. Yeah. And we worked with Think again. We love Think. They're a creative agency here in Richmond and they've done our designs for the past few years. And it's really fun because they know the event so well. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. And then we've got these shirts as well. We have our participant shirt, which I love this color. Real cute. Really cute. We'll get it up here again for the design. Then we got our Atlantic Union Bank 10K mini. Bam.
Yeah. So looking right this year.
Yeah. Cohesive, beautiful, together. So everything. So yeah, if you didn't figure out, the People's Finisher is our 10,000th finisher to cross the finish line on race day. Will receive this belt and a prize pack. And I mean, it's perfect. And that, if you're wondering, is a time frame of like an hour 15, like a little over an hour is the average time then.
Yeah. I already heard from a couple people today that they were going to try to do the math so they could be the 10,000 finisher. I said, that's what we wanted, actually.
Yeah.
Like, we want the competition. We want to see you work for that 10,000th place because, like we said, that's literally like the middle of all of our participants. Like that's right in the sweet spot of like, you're not the fastest. You're not in the very back of the pack. You're literally just boom, the people's finisher.
Yeah. You know, the fun part though is because we have our wave starts and we start people over about an hour and 20 minutes, it could be anybody at any time.
Yeah.
Because it's
that
the
is true.
10,000th person who crossed the line, not the person who finishes 10,000 in their results.
Right.
So if you start in a later wave and run faster, it could be you.
Still could be
it's all over the map. It's kind of a hard thing to set up.
That's what makes it so much fun.
I like it. What was your favorite highlight of reveal day?
I'm going with the people's finisher.
It's hard not to.
Come on, look at that.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fun on race day. Like I said, the element of surprise, because there's not really a way that you can make sure you're that person.
Yeah. And I was telling somebody today that it's like you said, you can see like there at the finish line, like who the 10,000th finisher is. Like we will be able to figure it out there. And I'm like, that's just so like, surprise! Like that's so exciting. So Boom. I hope it's somebody who knows about it and who like had heard about it, and they're not just like, what the heck is this? What's going on? I hope it's somebody who appreciates our belt, because this thing is.
Somebody online told me we got to get some canned hydration so that people can smash it over their head, wrestler style, at the finish line. I'm
like
fine to find that. That's a good use of my time.
You're like,
Yeah. Maybe I'll just jump off the structure onto them. Chippers in it.
From the announcer tent, from the stage, and then goes down.
Do we have a pad sponsor out here? Can we just get a mat sponsor? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good highlight. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have another favorite?
I mean, this was my favorite thing because it's hard to not pick that. I will also say I'm very excited about 10K Latte Week.
Mm-hmm.
That is happening the last week of February, so the 23rd through the 27th. And if you're a coffee shop and you're listening and you want to participate, there's time. We have room for you. So you can still be part of the fun, but we're encouraging a bunch of coffee shops to make a 10K themed latte just for fun. So we have Perusia and then we also have Grit are both doing it, and Grit will be at both locations. So yeah, can't wait. It'll be very exciting.
About that?
Did you have a favorite thing?
I mean, this.
I mean, when you hit that pose with it and you're like, bam, bam.
I say, yeah, they were like, are you gonna wear it around? I was like, I don't know. And it's also like, you think that you can just throw it over your shoulder. It's heavy, so it's like gonna slip and fall. It's just the real deal. Yeah. I think that's why we love it so much too, because it's like, I feel like I'm a real wrestler wearing this. Like, this is like not.
It's serious.
This is not a joke. This is very serious, guys. Megan, did we ask you what you're most excited for this year, or is it this? Is it also? I feel like every answer is this.
For the 10K.
Yeah, for the 10K.
So I think in general, I'm very excited about the new edition of the announcer at the halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Also at Reveal Day today was Hugh Joyce and James River Air, who's going to be sponsoring the turnaround, which is where the halfway mark is.
Yep.
And so this year we're going to be bringing the fun out there. Yeah. We're going to, like I said, have an announcer similar to like being at the finish line. That's going to be encouraging people to finish strong in the second half of their race. We're going to have all kinds of fun activities out there and just bringing up the heat.
Yeah.
I think that he's one of the most recognizable men in Richmond. Hugh. Is that his name? Hugh? Yeah. I mean, we've got that bow tie. When I saw him out there today in the audience, I was like, I feel like I'm watching a commercial right now. This was thrilling. I was like, this is a real life Richmond celebrity.
Well, and as you know, Bobby Ukrop has always been at the turnaround. I remember my first year with the Sportsbackers when I was working in sponsorship. We rented a trolley and we put sponsors on the trolley, and the trolley went out in front of the lead runners. And we got to about a block from the turnaround, and we had to like gun it because we had to stop at the turnaround, let Bobby off, and then keep going ahead of the lead vehicle and the lead runners.
He's like, this is my stop.
He's like, I'm going to come ride, but you got to drop me at my spot.
Okay. I love that.
It's great. Yeah. We had the start of 10K training team this week. But unfortunately, Mother Nature was not on our side. So we had one team. Yep. But you know what? This weather this week, guys, I'm alive inside. It's nuts. It is. I can't wait. Everyone is ready to be outside. So no excuse this week. And it's really fun to have everybody out there. But if you were waiting, you definitely still have time to register for 10K training team. I know Megan has been a part of the YMCA training team before. That's how we all three have been a member of the training team. That's how Cameron and I first got our starts running. Well, how would you describe the atmosphere and your experience out there for people that are curious about it still?
I mean, it's just so much fun, right? And it's just so easy. You show up, they have routes for you, they have support for you, they have coaches out there, you're with a bunch of other people, you don't feel like you're alone. And like, so when you're trying to push through, like there's other people around that are encouraging you. And like, it's just easy. You show up, you do it, and you go home. You don't have to think about how far am I going to go? Do I need water? Do I need to like do a loop by my house to grab a drink of water while I'm out? Like none of that. You just go and you do it.
Yeah. No, it really is a love and ease. If I'm waking up early in the morning, I want it to be that I just have to get there, and that's huge.
Exactly.
Yeah. And like there's a walking team. So if really all you want to do is walk those all the way to the end 6 miles, that's all you got to do. Like, you just want to show up and just walk with it. Even if you just do it with a friend. Like, I sign up so me and my friend have time to hang out with each other every Saturday. That's like perfect, actually, because then you get to talk. Nobody can bother you because you're like, gotta go to training team. Sorry.
Yep.
But yeah, it's great. I really liked it when I did it.
Yeah.
Well, and there's
Highly
certainly
recommend.
convenient locations too, right? So we have, I think, 18 different locations all across the region. Most of them are at YMCA's. So, it's convenient to your house. The Y has been a partner for over 20 years with this program. And in addition to getting your race entry and your training, you also get 10 free passes to the Y if you're not a Y member. So like,
that's a huge perk.
On those bad cold days that you don't want to go outside, you can go to the Y and get your workout in.
Yeah, I did that before. Like when I did it, I was like, no, like I'm not. And they even met. Like they ran in the rain. It was downpour. And I was like, I love that for you guys. I'm going to the YMCA. Yeah. And I ran around the track in the YMCA. But yeah, so that 100% is like a perk right there in itself. You don't have to be, and we've gotten that question before. You don't have to be a member of the Y to join the training team either. Like you can just sign up and then you get those 10 free visits. You also get the cute tech shirt or the training team shirt, courtesy of Sheehy. It's orange this year.
Ooh.
Very cute. Yeah. We revealed it on social.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because we had to give them something because we had to push back our reveal day. But it is very cute. Very, very cute. What else?
Do you see a question?
Oh, I was gonna say
go ahead.
In addition to, training with people and meeting on Saturdays, you also get your schedule for the rest of the week.
That is a big perk, honestly.
I mean, here you go.
I wouldn't be able to do it without that. Like that is like it. Like that helps so much.
Right. Here's the days that you're going to be active. Here's the days you're going to rest. Yeah. Everyone needs some rest in there too.
Right. Well, and then also it's nice to have it planned out. Like it's nice to see it all down in the same week in case you got to scramble your days around too, because you've got different schedule obligations. But it does just really take, especially if it's going to be your first race, the total guesswork out of anything you're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even down to like this should be conversational pace or like you should be pushing yourself this day. Like it's written out exactly how you would want to read it if you're like a first timer and you don't know what to do. So, yeah, really good. What was the question? What is your top reason that somebody should do the 10K who's never done it before?
Top reason. Well, I think it's FOMO.
Yeah, that's big.
I mean, like you said, everybody is out there. And whether that's participating, volunteering, spectating, like, people out there. Yeah. You get out there, you feel that energy. It is, like we say, the biggest block party all year long. Yeah. And it's not something you want to miss.
Yeah.
No.
I would say that even if this year is not your year to participate, just go out there and spectate. Just go out there and see. And you'll understand what we're saying. Like you'll just feel it. You're like, what is that? What's happening to me? But yeah, if you just go out there and see it, you're like, oh, okay, well, I get what they were talking about this whole time. Like, maybe I want to join next year.
Well, and we've had so many volunteers over the years that have been like, well, I volunteered last year, but this year I'm going to run, so I can't volunteer. And like, that's fine.
That's fine. We're okay with
it. Like, that's that FOMO, right? That's being out there. It's seeing the energy and the excitement and wanting to be a part of it.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm looking at a bunch of people running and they're all smiling. Like that is very weird to me that they're all smiling. But even going through all of our pictures, like 90% of the people in all of the pictures are smiling. And I'm like, it's crazy because nobody smiles when they run for real.
I know.
It's not fun to a lot of people, but all those people are smiling because they're just having so much fun. Then there's music and there's costumes and there's just so much to look at and they probably just saw somebody they know. Yeah.
There's people all up and down Monument Avenue.
Yeah.
It's not like going out by yourself and going for a run. It is a much different, much more fun experience.
Yeah. I think also we think about like we had a great marathon day this year and how awesome and wild that course gets. And that gets like so much publicity and so talked about. And that's obviously a lot of out-of-towners as well. But the energy is brought by the locals because it is us on the course that are out there making it that fun for these visitors. So if you take that and the 10K is 90% local participants, and you put that all from 26 miles condensed to 6.2 miles, like it's electric. It is really hard to describe the type of energy that you feel when you're out there. Other than just like, wow, instant good mood lift. Like you're like, oh, this is where I like the amount of pride I feel for Richmond on that day is crazy. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, and even like working it, like if you're out on the course and you just see so many people that you know from the running community, but just like not even that, like people from out of town that you haven't seen in a while, you're like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Yeah. I did that a few times last year. I was like, what are you doing? But you see so many people out there who like you haven't even had the conversation, like they know they're doing it, but you haven't had that conversation, and then you see them and you're like, wow, like this is reaching so many people, which is such a good thing. Yeah. And it's like there's just so many people out there. And it's also crazy to see somebody you know when there's that many people out there. Like there's 20,000.
But you're gonna see more than one person. You're gonna see like Jill. Yeah.
And you're like, wait, I know these people. Am I famous? Yeah, I'm popular.
Because it's our town's race.
Yeah.
Also, another important thing that if you're on the fence, and you know, a lot of people, what they love about this race is the Ukrops component. And our friends at Ukrops, they're celebrating a monumental occasion. It is the 40th anniversary of the White House roll. And you know what? You get them at the finish. So why not come out and celebrate that roll the way it deserves to be celebrated and do a 10K in its honor, then take down an entire pack?
I wonder how long it would take to roll. To roll the 10K.
Like just for all 6 miles,
or somersault, or like
we'd need to get like a chiropractor as a sponsor after that, because you would need a full realignment if you somersaulted down Monument Avenue.
Somebody would 100% do it. I just saw a video the other day of a guy who lunged a marathon. I said,
how long did that take?
I said he needs help. That's not okay. That hurts.
No.
Yeah.
He needs real therapy and physical therapy all at the same time. We did have some stats that are going to be in Richmond Family Magazine that were up at 10K Reveal Day on little easels. And one of them that I loved was if you took all of the rolls that we give out at the finish, it would line 1.5 miles of the course. And that's rolls.
I was going to say, that's rolls.
That's the power of rolls. That's rolls. Yeah, I know. So I guess we're ready for some this or that's with Meghan. Yeah. I had one, but it's me and she doesn't want to answer it. It was about if you had to pick one son. They both run the 10K. Not one son, but they both run the 10K with you. Who your ultimate, or they both have run the 10K, not with you because you're running the 10K. Right. Which one you would want? But that's a mean question, and I'm not going to make anybody pick that. You know, we love both Rory and Jake equally, so they're both the most ideal running partners. So I got to think for a second. You got any off the top of your head? I got one. All right. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I'm back. All right. We often hear a lot about roll versus cookie at Ukrops. I'm going to take you to two of my favorite things. Breakfast pizza versus quiche. Breakfast quiche.
So I'm going to go breakfast quiche.
Okay.
And only say that because I'm not a huge fan of sausage.
Okay.
And so like I'll eat the breakfast pizza with sausage and bacon on it, but I would prefer quiche.
I always feel that's an elite answer because quiche is my favorite, and they make the creamiest quiche at Ukrop, shout out, but quiche is my favorite alone food. My husband doesn't love quiche, and so I'm going wild. I'm living off a full-size family Ukrop's quiche when he's gone for like a couple evenings. But when you look up, I always look up Bobby Ukrop's like title when we have reveal day, because I want to make sure that I have it correct. And every time what they do on their biographies on the website is put their favorite one. That's Bobby Ukrop's favorite Ukrop's product is breakfast quiche. Good answer.
Right. It is. We were talking about how we're partnering with Prussia and with Grit, and it's National Latte Day today. Would you prefer a hot latte or an iced latte?
Hot. I don't drink iced coffee at all, ever.
And what's your reason behind that?
I just don't really like it as much. yeah, it'll be 95 degrees and I'm like, give me that hot coffee.
It's funny because it'll be 25 degrees and I'll be like, give me that iced coffee right now.
I was gonna say, I feel like you hear that more common than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Where it's like iced coffee all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear a lot of people that are like, I'm only drinking hot coffee.
That's right.
I like the sipping ritual of a hot beverage. Like, I enjoy it longer and that's like soothing, but I am a huge iced coffee lover. But my problem with iced coffee is sometimes I'm chugging that.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh my gosh, it's gone.
I'm like, maybe I shouldn't like it as much as I do because I literally am like sipping it like it's juice, just like straight down. And then you're like, oh, my coffee's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. I didn't know that about you.
There you go. See?
It's a good fact. Next question I have is, we have throwback retro merch is kind of in. We have, very in. Cameron has on one of my favorite shirts. We both bought it at the 10K Expo, I think last year, maybe even 2 years ago at this point. But we also have staff sweatshirts because it was so popular. We got staff sweatshirts with that design on it, and those are a big favorite. Mm-hmm. Do you prefer a retro design or a new design?
And I also love this question because you're around for a lot of the designs.
Vintage.
She's vintage. She's saucy. So yeah.
I prefer a retro design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a little nostalgic.
I do too. Yeah. It's so fun. Actually, I didn't even see that design until we were at the expo, like setting up.
Yeah.
And because that was for the 20th or 25th anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I told Allison, I wish she had shown it to me because I would have gotten it for the committee that year. And instead, I got it for the staff the following year.
Well, thank you, because I love my sweatshirt. So I appreciate that.
Where do I get that? And I was like, at the expo.
Yeah.
Same place I got it.
It's also a soft shirt, so I always like that.
Soft shirt, cute little sunny guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for being on here. I'm trying to think if we got any other important updates, but stay tuned for 10K Latte Week. We will remind you that'll be the 23rd through the 27th. Yeah. And register. Yeah.
You don't want to miss it.
No. And March 1st is our next price hike. So you got a little time, but time be moving fast. So get in there and secure your spot.
Yeah. You can't say, oh, I was waiting to see what the shirt looks like. I was waiting to see what the medal looks like. You've seen it.
You're waiting to see what the belt looks like. You've seen it. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Thanks. See you next week. Bye.